This week on In the Garage, we are celebrating old Jaguars. Why? Because they came up with a new Jaguar that's controversial. We're celebrating the old Jaguars, the Jags.
The Jag.
So ones that we will never see again, basically.
Nope.
Okay.
Because they decided to abandon their core market.
This big block 4-speed Corvette is awesome with the shine
It's
pipe.
tremendous.
All right, let's see what we have
It's not
first.
awesome, and it's unrelated.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I think that one's mine. 1964 Jaguar XK Coupe two-door, 410.
Well,
I'm of the opinion that Jaguars basically became pointless in approximately 1975, so I like that a lot. I mean, I like the XKs.
I like a nice dented up Jag. I mean,
It's
is
not
a
bad
Jag
color.
not a Jag unless it's got a big dent in it?
It's got an okay interior. It's got the right wheels. I like the shape. There's basically two shapes of Jags that I do like.
Long
Okay.
and long and pointy and what's
I'm a yes.
that's cool.
I'm not a yes at that
not
money.
110.
But
Kidding me? Oh, it's in Powell.
It's in PAL.
Wow.
It's got wire wheels and it's red.
Yeah.
those are both Eric's
Those
comments.
are Eric comments.
Yeah, it should be green.
You know,
And
there's going to be a lot of Eric
And it's-
comments that are applicable here,
And it's British.
except automatic.
Sure
They're all
is.
British. That one doesn't count.
So then we'll just do that as a blanket.
Some of them might not be British. Some
Eric
might be
loves.
Indian.
At least it's not an automatic. All right.
Next. So here we have a 1967 Jaguar XJ.
Nope.
Nope.
That's what it says.
Nope.
Sure.
Mark II.
Yeah,
328.
I like the. That's the other shape that I like, and I think that one's a particularly nice example.
It is a really nice example.
And assuming that it runs or whatever, which who knows. And that doesn't seem like crazy money for it.
No.
No, that's great.
So I'd have it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Here we have another 1969 XKE E-Type. I don't actually know what the E means,
It's an E-type.
obviously.
It's the one that's after D and before F.
Mm-hmm.
They don't normally have that in them, I don't think.
Don't have what?
Never mind. That one's red again. It's got wire wheels again. I don't like the interior as much. And in fact, it looks like it might have been swapped out with something more recent.
Well, wire wheels, red, missing part of the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or all of it.
Yeah,
This
Got a
is going to
clutch pedal
be.
though.
it does.
It's what?
It's got a clutch pedal.
Clutch pedal.
Yeah, well,
Those
I
are
think
points.
all of them do. All of mine do, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
Next.
Oh,
Oh my God! What?
why would you? We're supposed to pick good Jaguars.
Well,
We're celebrating.
there's
Yeah,
a limited
this is
number
Jaguar.
of good
This is-
Jaguars that there can be.
Oh,
I don't
What is
hate that. I kind of like the colors. The red's terrible, but
It's the Christmas. This matches your Santa Claus.
what about
Yeah.
the automatic part?
well, you know what? I don't care.
The right-hand drive.
It's got a whole roof.
I shouldn't say that because a lot of mine are right-hand
I mean, there's like 3 Jags that I actually like.
And that's one of them.
No,
Oh,
drive.
okay.
Okay. Next.
that's one of them.
I
I think that's actually a pretty nice looking one.
I
of 'em.
almost picked this. Hot rod E-type. I like it.
Yep,
Wire wheels.
good colors.
Good colors. I even like the headlight covers.
Little,
Things.
little racy.
Yeah.
Is that a
Not-
bigger? Is that a bigger bump in the hood?
Not
Maybe.
crazy
I'm
money.
not sure. Maybe it's just so
Hmm.
streamlined.
It has no inside pictures, so you don't get to see what the interior is like.
Well, it's black. It just fades into nothing.
Is there an engine picture?
Nope.
I don't know.
And the description, I don't think says a whole lot about it.
It says over red Connolly leather.
It doesn't look
But
like
that
there's
looks
red.
black.
I mean, maybe it's just low.
I don't know.
Anyway, I feel like,
I can't believe Eric didn't put no headrests
well,
on
he
the
didn't.
negatives list.
Well,
Um,
too bad.
you know what? You can kind of see the red in there now.
I guess.
It's a brownie red.
Now that the dog stopped moving around.
I like that one. That's probably my favorite one so far.
Okay.
All right.
XK120, nicely restored.
For 80 grand.
Wow.
I don't hate it. I think it's kind of cool.
They buy a classic car.
This is not the person you want to buy a restored car from.
Well, I would never buy a car from Facebook
Why?
Well,
because
yeah.
it's Facebook.
Facebook doesn't sell cars.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't buy a car that I found on Facebook
Okay.
because I wouldn't look for a car on Facebook. But I think that's okay. I like it.
Next.
Yeah.
Is this you again?
Yeah.
So
There's like
you
10
have
of them.
literally 2 cars.
You just
E-types and Mark IIs and then whatever that last one was.
Well, there was a Mark 9 also.
Yeah, but
I did
the
say that was the case.
No,
So you just picked a bunch of the same car.
Wow.
I picked what I could find on Facebook that I liked.
Okay. E-type
Is this the
for
new
115.
So we can skip through them quickly and get done with this.
Red on red.
It's at least a 71.
Wire wheels convertible red on red. Eric's a fan.
Yeah, it has everything he would want.
Except for the automatic
And headrests.
and headrest.
Okay, so I like this a lot. I know it's not real, but I like it a lot anyway. Hey,
That's terrible.
I like it.
Is this Volkswagen powered?
Yes, I think it is. I think it is.
No, it says it's on a Mustang frame
One of the later ones I have is
with a 2.0
No,
Pinto
you
engine.
don't have a
Volkswagen powered.
Volkswagen powered Jag.
I do. I like this, and I would have
Supposed
it.
to be celebrating Jaguar with great Jaguars. This is a piece of crap.
Well, you yelled at me for celebrating Jaguar with great
The
Jaguars
same
before.
one over and over
That's
again.
what they've got.
No, they make more Jags.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing after Carter.
I don't know.
Oh, look at S-Type sedan.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Next.
That's at least a different one.
Yeah. It's not even a good one.
I like it.
Sure. It's got a hospital green interior.
And an automatic. Well, you're really selling the whole Jag thing.
It's not really a thing I can sell.
So you're saying you're not a fan of Jags?
There's
So,
I told
celebrating
you there's like
Jaguar
2.5
is
that I
an
like.
E-Type and a Mark II sedan.
Yeah, and he
Mark
doesn't
9 you
even
didn't
he's
even
not
really
even
like.
sure he likes those
Pretty
because
much.
every other one we'd show him, he's like, no, I don't like it.
All right. Next.
Next. Now, see, Soren, this is a Jaguar of old vintage, 53, XK 120, Roadster.
I was working with what I could work with, Bear.
You could work with anything you wanted to. Great colors,
Yeah, I like it.
race car livery,
Triple Webers.
triple Webers, nice
Header.
straight 6. Probably got some pedigree on it.
That wood.
I think, yeah, insulated wires.
It's not a great insulator.
It is if it's English.
It is if it's not terribly wet.
Yeah,
Then it's an okay insulator.
yeah, English. I think English.
You mean a place where it rains every day?
Yeah, I think English oak is synonymously, assumed to be spark plug isolator material.
Yeah, I like that. So 56,000 pounds is about 70 grand, 80 grand, something like that.
Sure, I don't care what the price is.
It's
Got a leather strap on the hood.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a yes.
It's got wire wheels and no roof, but I like it.
I don't like it.
All right.
I
Now
like it.
this could be the best Jag I found on Facebook Marketplace. 150, which I'm guessing is a bigger engine version of the 120. I don't know how that works, but it looks really well done.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
That's
in.
really nice.
Yeah, and that it's on Facebook was astounding to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
like
a lot
that
of
one.
money. It's cool.
Yeah. I like it.
This was my
Fair.
my second best.
I like that one too.
No, it's a Mark II, but this one's actually pretty good.
It does have a nice interior.
Dark green, tan interior, the wood's in nice shape. That's my only Mark II.
I'll take it.
It's got a Chevy 4.3 liter V6.
Oh,
That's probably an improvement. It's an abomination, but it's an
all
improvement.
right.
I don't
Scratch
think that's
that.
an improvement.
No. Well, on the outside, it looks good.
I still have it.
Next.
You guys sure are celebrating Jaguar.
Hey, it's getting what it deserves.
Next. All right.
Now that.
Yep.
Now this.
I'd have it, even though it's
63 E-Type
$325,000.
Series 1 3.8 semi-lightweight, which I've learned is a steel body with aluminum hood and aluminum fenders, and I think aluminum deck lid. Not full aluminum body. And I think of E-Type, this would be
What is that?
my premier.
With what?
It's like a
That was the
pressure
fire
vessel.
bottle, fire
This?
extinguisher.
Oh,
Fire bottle.
gotcha.
The other thing
Just
is
fuel
fuel
pump.
stuff.
I think that's
Well,
a filter.
I'm not sure that I feel that putting the fuel filter and the fire bottle right next to each other is a great idea.
Why? You think the fire bottle will catch on fire? It puts out fires.
It doesn't put out
start them.
fires if it's on fire.
It would, because it'll
Why wouldn't it?
explode and then it'll
It'll just
put out the
explode.
fire. Yeah, but it won't explode with flames. It'll explode with
It will
unflames.
cease to have fire bottle qualities.
Yeah.
I like
Anyway,
that though.
Not wire wheels.
Nope.
Although it sort of
It
is.
has the whole
convertible.
roof,
Look
too.
at that. Look
Yeah.
at the wheels. Look at the stance. Look at that.
It probably doesn't have headrests.
I bet it does. It's a race car.
Doesn't look like it does.
It might have a pad somewhere in there. No carpets. That's a plus. Yeah. No headrest.
That's kind of not headresty.
Well,
Not headresty. Perfect. I love it.
finally, a good Jag.
Yeah. Good Jag. It's only cost over $250,000 to get a good Jag so far.
But look at it.
I know. It's great.
I would prefer if
That's
it had
a
wire wheels.
celebration. Now, here,
Junk.
also a XKC, which I found out was a coupe. This is a V12.
You found out that it was a coupe?
Well, it takes me a while. I'm a little dyslexic. It takes me a while to figure out what all the nomenclature on Jags. I know they have lots of X's and J's and S's and whatevers. The C stands for coupe. These are cool. And this one's a manual V12 in great colors.
You always tell me to steer away from the V12s
You should, but
because it's got twice as much shit to break.
the noise this makes.
It's fuel injected.
It's fuel injected. It's a two-door.
Might
Blue.
run better.
I don't like the line of it.
What? So this guy also had a six-cylinder version, same color. It was an automatic though, so this is obviously better.
Sure. That
I
was
think that's
okay.
a great car.
No.
Ooh, here comes the 80s. The Lister Jag. This is pumped up in all sorts of ways.
Great wheels.
Great wheels. I'm not sure I like the relocation of the taillights. I get it that they moved them up to go into the spoiler. Looks kind of weird. But the ducts, the wide body, good. Wheels, good. V12, good. I think it's a manual, good.
It's a good color.
Good color.
It's not a good shape.
It is a manual.
Yeah.
It's
It is
right-hand drive.
but you know what? I don't know if they made those in left-hand drive. It is a 7-liter, I think is what I read. V12 instead of the 5.3. So
7-liter.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big old sloppy no on that.
You are sloppy now. How can you say no to a 7-liter V12 in a manual?
Well, you have to drive it from the wrong side. It is not visually appealing.
You mean the right side?
That's a pretty good looking car.
It is both the wrong side and the right side.
That's a good looking car.
I don't like the way it
taillights
looks.
are pretty weird.
Yeah, taillights are odd. But
And I feel like that's from a period of time where I don't really want to own any cars.
I think if that thing had a Blaupunk in it and maybe an equalizer, that's awesome. Now,
95 XJR.
yep, it is an R, even though it doesn't say it in the ad.
Does right there.
What's the R
Well,
do?
not in the title. The R, so this is the supercharged 6-cylinder before they went to the supercharged V8. This is only in here because I love the way these look. I think the 6-cylinder supercharged engine's interesting, but I'd rather have the V8 one. But this, was before that one. And then this was kind of starting to rust example of one.
I'm gonna go with no.
I don't want it.
You say you don't want it?
I don't want it, but those are interestingly cool, I think.
Yeah, they are. And I agree. I'd rather have a V8.
Yeah. All right. So here's an XKR that was made in 2001. That apparently the YouTube channel Drive Tribe manual swapped a manual in it, which
They
makes
manual
it
swapped to manual.
they
As opposed
manual
to
swapped the
manually
manual in
swapping
it.
a CVT.
I don't know what it was, but that makes it better. And I think these look pretty dang good.
They look reasonably okay.
It's a good looking car.
I don't like the wheels.
I like the wheels.
I like the wheels. It's
don't-
black.
I don't like the badge.
What do you mean?
The change they've made to the badge. I don't like it.
What badge?
The Jaguar
The-
badge.
The Jaguar?
I don't like it.
You don't. So you like the new Jaguar badge better?
No,
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
doesn't matter.
Okay. I hope that fan's not making any
I
noise.
hope not. Yeah. This is I like the mesh grill. I like the vents in the hood.
Left-hand
Left-hand
drive,
drive.
4-liter, 420 horsepower, 6-speed manual.
Yeah. Supercharged. I don't know what the transmission is, but it's awesome that people make conversions for it.
I like it. Good choice.
Ooh, out here we're getting into the comfort zone of new cars without shifters. I don't even remember what this was. Was it XK?
XKRS.
Yeah. So this has got the bad boy V8. What really? It's an awesome car, I think, but the shifter is a dang knob. I mean, really, you have that.
Dang no.
It's a fucking knob. But great colors. I think Jaag did in this era, they had a pretty good kind of specialized little vehicles that they made, which are cool. And this was kind of the beginning of those, I think.
I don't like the way those look.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The
kind of
flare
a
on the headlights are a little funky.
yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of a love or hate. Ooh boy, here we go. An XFRS Sport Brake, which I don't think we got
We did
the
not.
XFR.
We got
We got
the
a XFS.
we got a sport brake. But
We
I
got a
don't-
Sport Brake, but it was an S and
Yeah.
not an RS.
right. Yep.
This looks phenomenal, I think. And I think they're all-wheel drive. Could be wrong, but it's got the
the
supercharged
ones
V.
we got are,
Yeah.
I believe.
It's got the supercharged V8 in it.
I think the ones we got were V6 supercharged.
Right. And obviously, I love the color. Some people don't, but they make them in different colors.
Right-hand drive, automatic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they make manuals from here on out.
Would you say that's when it started the downward spiral?
No,
No.
I mean the transmissions. I mean, how many Jags have been manuals in the last 30 years? Not very many.
40 years?
40 years, not very
60
many.
years?
It's like Mercedes, right? But
Maybe.
that's cool that they did a sport supercharged V8 all-wheel drive wagon. Awesome. Looks
Okay.
good.
Next.
Next.
Ooh. Real special, Soren.
He's not even watching.
No, he's not.
He's on his phone.
Looking at who knows.
Way to celebrate Jaguar. So
I think that's a perfect celebration of
is
Jaguar.
it?
This is. Other than automatic, an F-Type Project 7 is a very special car. It's got humps. Well, it has a hump.
Good color.
Yeah.
I don't hate the wheels.
No.
It's an automatic
Yes.
Yeah.
and right-hand drive.
Yeah.
Don't
Look at
care.
it. It's got a bimini top.
Wait.
It's got
Hang on.
flying buttresses.
Hang on. Sorry. Eric was missing out on this one. It's British. It's missing the top or a portion of it, and it's an automatic.
Yeah.
It's got a lot going not for it.
It's got flying buttresses, Soren.
Where?
Well, go back 2 pictures. Now, or keep going this way.
I see no flying buttresses.
Well, the top's not on it.
Okie doke.
Well, if you just keep looking at your phone, you'll never see them.
I can look at this
Look,
and
right
that.
there. Flying
Uh,
buttresses.
no, those are tarp tie downs.
Flying
Kind of flying
buttresses.
They're not flying
They
buttresses.
kind of are.
They are.
They're made out of cloth.
They're kind of flying buttresses.
They're not flying buttresses. They are tie downs.
330,000 Australian.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
like
what's that
40
US?
bucks.
It's like
It's like 200
Uh,
bucks.
140 grand or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Next.
No, I'm definitely no on that.
Yeah, next.
No.
So this is their bigger version of that. Same engine.
How much power?
I don't know.
nice
how much.
road.
5 something. I mean, it's a supercharged 5-liter V8. But I think these are all-wheel drive. Track. You get
Don't
the.
think that's all-wheel drive.
I think they are.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's a terrible color.
Well, they make them.
It's an automatic.
Yeah, it's an automatic.
It is all-wheel drive.
Jag's been automatic since like the 90s or 80s
When they became junk.
or 70s. I just like that they put an effort into making a special version. This is kind of like a track.
It's got weird graphics and bad color. And
Whatever.
I mean,
It's a cool car. They make them
it's
in
not,
different
you can't,
colors.
you can't whatever a cat that is halfway down your car.
That's an option.
It's on
They-
it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's
They-
just like a Hellcat. where
They
you've
make
got
them without the
Hellcat.
cat.
If you can peel that cat off,
You can peel it off. You can buy
that
them without the
color,
cat.
that color might grow on me.
I like light blue, so that's why I picked it. Make them an orange, black, purple, green, whatever you want.
Nice. No.
All right, next.
Okay. Next.
Well, here's the coupe version of the Project 7 that we got.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're saying the SVR is our version of the Project 7?
No, I'm not
I
saying
think
that
that
at
is.
all.
I think that is
But
what you're
that's
saying.
probably the closest thing we got without being a roadster.
It's the most fastest one?
It's the most fastest one. Yep. I think it looks great.
No,
What? How do you not like that?
I don't like it.
I do think that looks good.
They look good. Look at that.
Yeah. And
They
actually,
sound great.
and they look better in person even
Mm-hmm.
than the pictures.
The interior is nice and tight and kind of cockpity. They're cool cars. Look at that, Soren.
That is pretty okay on the inside.
Yeah.
Too bad. It's basically
We're celebrating Jaguars today, Soren.
basically window dressing. I don't.
What?
What's window dressing about that?
It's got 575 horsepower. Why is it window dressing?
I just don't like it.
Okay.
All right. Well, since Soren doesn't like it.
Okay. So I don't like it.
Hmm? Soren's not even looking. Are you going to put your phone away?
I'm trying to do. I'm doing homework. X Works Lister Jag Costin.
Did you pick it?
I picked it.
Oh, okay. So this was a period car?
I mean, yeah. It's not really a Jag. I mean, it is, but that's Jag.
Right.
It's a Lister
Right.
chassis.
I mean, I picked a Lister Jag.
Yeah.
Might be a little
Yours was
different.
a,
Might be
yours,
a little different than this one.
yeah. Yours was a lot more Jag than a Lister.
Look at that steering wheel. That's cool.
Hmm. Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real and original.
Look at the fuel tank.
How much is it?
That's a picture of it racing away from the start, or maybe that one.
Maybe it just didn't get going.
How much is it?
It is POA.
Okie
It also has a wood spark plug holder.
Did it?
Yep. Or spark plug wire holder.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. That's nice. Inboard brakes. Soren's a fan of those.
I don't hate them.
There it is at Le Mans. With I think that's an Aston Martin. And a
Yeah.
Ferrari. And another Ferrari,
Another Ferrari?
maybe. Not sure about that one.
Yeah.
Is that a Corvette back there?
No.
Could be.
Probably a Thunderbird.
All right. Next.
The Thunderbird.
Soren's not very excited about that one.
I'm not very excited
Should be
about that
excited
one.
about
No.
this.
19,000 mile, 2002 Jaguar XJR 100.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's glorious.
It has a very Mercedes look.
It's the same thing I had, except it's got a supercharged V8 in it.
You think it's got a Mercedes look?
What do
That's a
you
good
mean,
looking car.
Mercedes?
Looks like a Mercedes that somebody put a better looking front end on.
We're celebrating Jaguar, Soren.
Not anymore, we're not. Now we're just
Jesus.
cranky and salty about Jaguars.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
And ignoring it and working on our phone.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get through these as fast as possible. Sorry to bother you. Poor Jaguar.
I like that one.
Up next.
But I like that one.
Do we?
Why is that a next?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Soren's gonna just be on his phone the
thought
rest
he
of
was
the
just
time.
gonna
So
rip
it's-
this
Why are
one
we? Why
apart.
are we even talking about me? We should be talking about the cars.
Because
well, we're trying to, but you're just
yeah, there's
not
3 of
doing
It's
us.
it.
not detracting from it. If I don't have anything positive to say,
We want you to be a part of this.
I like that one.
Good.
I
The
mean,
celebration's back on.
I don't love that one because I don't like the color of the interior or the exterior, but it's a nice car. What do you want me to say?
that
So-
it's nice.
I guess we don't want you to say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Why
was
don't
I
you
was
just get back on your phone?
I was doing
Sorry.
that.
Soren,
Yes, Mason.
we don't want you to wear more.
Look at those wheels. Look how wide the rear ones are.
We want you to want to wear more flair.
Yeah, I know, but that's not really going to work out.
Whoever took those pictures is
Yep,
badass. Yeah.
that's a great picture. So is that one.
Mm-hmm.
So is that one.
That's all posters.
Yep,
That's pretty wild.
well done.
Yeah. Good job.
Mm,
Ooh.
that doesn't look like a Jaguar at all.
I-
I know it is.
Felt like if you're going to celebrate Jaguars, I couldn't find any good Jag race cars for sale
Nor could I.
other than that Lister and some of the E-type stuff. But
Isn't there an Oldsmobile that looks a lot like this?
Oh my god.
I think I'm
We're
serious.
celebrating Jaguars here.
what is your problem, man?
It's a legitimate question.
Why do you
That's
hate
like
Jaguar?
it's just a shape that from about that time that I think was also an Oldsmobile.
Hey, remember that turd I
Yeah.
put?
That thing I
Looks
hated.
kind of like that.
Yes, there is a Oldsmobile, the Aero Quad 4 thingy. Forget what it was called.
So for our listeners out there, it's an XJ220 we're talking about here.
With 1,150 kilometers,
Yeah.
1993.
It's in silver.
That is a dedicated race car.
No, street car. I mean, it's a homologation car.
I guess since we're celebrating Jaguar in a very angry way and dismissive.
Yeah.
They kind of merit it sometimes.
Just
Um,
because it's not a fucking E-type doesn't mean it's not a good car.
So when they did the prototype of these, it was a V12 and all-wheel drive. So a bunch of people put deposits down. And then when they actually built it, it was rear-wheel drive with the twin-turbo V6. And a bunch of people got really pissed and sued.
Yeah.
I assume they won.
I don't remember. I don't know.
I think they just gave them all their money back.
Yeah, that might have been.
That's a fairly significant difference.
Yeah, but it was still
So
fast as
developed with Tomahawk Control Racing.
TWR.
Yep. Who was doing the factory Jaguar GTP cars
Yep.
at the time.
And I think they did some F1 stuff, didn't they?
They eventually did some F1 stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it's still awesome car.
Yep. I think it's still a pretty cool car.
How much power does it make?
542.
And I don't know if you or any of I hope most of our listeners have seen the Top Gear episode where they raced a Ford Transit van versus the Australian guys in their little Maloo Ute.
I have not seen that.
You have to.
I'm sure you have.
No, I don't
So
recall.
they
I don't
put that
recall.
drivetrain in a Ford Transit van and claimed it just as a stock transit van and raced a 500 horsepower Ute.
So they cheated.
No, they engineered their way out of a situation.
If you claim something is not the thing that it is, then you're cheating.
It's a
It's kind of cheating.
no,
It's cheating if
it's a
you
solution
say
to a
it's a
problem.
thing that it isn't. That's cheating. I do
No.
think that's a good looking car. It's not a very Jaguar looking car,
Some pretty good aero tunnels back there.
Oh yeah.
but it is a good looking car.
Okay.
Is that why you like it? Because it doesn't look like a Jag, which we're celebrating?
No,
Oh, okay. It's nice.
it is nice.
It's really hard
No.
to find those for sale.
I can't remember the name. What kind of car that was? The movie The Wraith.
That
The-
wasn't a real car. I mean, it was a real car, but there was only one of them.
It looked kind of like that.
It was a Dodge. Good job.
No, we're celebrating Jaguar.
Good job.
You're just trying to find all the crappy cars out there to compare to Jaguars.
I mean, didn't we hear
No,
you earlier this
My God.
tonight say that one of my Jags was going to be Volkswagen powered?
Yeah.
I mean, one of mine was apparently a Chevy V6 or
Yeah.
something, but
By one of mine, you
Mine at
mean
least-
I was saying one of mine, not I
yours was going to
saying
be a
yours.
kit car of a Jag on a Volkswagen
I
pack.
think that might
Well-
have been on my list.
You had one that had a Pinto engine in it. That's way to celebrate, Jag.
Yeah,
2.3 liter four cylinder out of a Pinto.
yeah. Get the cake out of the oven, please.
I don't know how much celebrating I can do for
Okay,
Jag.
I guess the last car to celebrate Jag. So this is all about they don't make gasoline powered cars anymore.
Right. We're celebrating all the
They've
cool.
It's not
gone-
just that.
They've gone full electric. What's the rest?
They've changed
Are
they've
they all
abandoned their
SUVs?
core market.
Yeah.
What they're erasing all of this.
Yeah.
Supposedly,
Well, a lot of this isn't good.
So what if there was a new Jag
What if there was?
that wasn't one of those?
One of the abandoning their core market electric cars.
Yeah.
You mean a
An
good one?
iBase?
Well, maybe it's not a Jag, but it was a Jag.
I don't. You're gonna have to explain what you
I'll just show you. Next.
mean.
Yep,
There
that
you are.
sounds about
Hang
right.
in there. Hang in there. It's coming up.
Oh yeah. I saw these.
Okay, so that looks like a '80s Jag,
Yeah,
maybe early '90s.
So this is a Tom Walkinshaw
Okay,
TWR.
TWR.
It's his
Supercat.
son.
It's called Supercat.
Yep. Cool.
I like the wheels.
I love it. The front bumper's kind of iffy for me,
Yeah.
Yeah, from the bumper to the whatever splitter.
but yeah, I like the wheel. I like the flares. I like the triangle exhaust. It's supercharged V12. I even like the rear aero and everything.
Yep.
And that has flying buttresses, Soren.
Well, let me see the other picture. You
Well,
can't
you
say
can't-
that after the picture's gone. I
Now
can't.
you can't tell from that picture
Well then,
because you'll say no.
yeah, I
Hang
would
in
say
there.
I
There's
would
more
say no,
pictures.
no.
Ooh, look at that.
That's an
it's a
unfortunate
manual.
steering wheel.
Why?
I just feel like it is.
Oh, that's a good looking steering wheel, especially if it's got airbag. Yeah, I mean, the bumper is
top-
the only thing that
the
I
top-
see on there. That's
The top 2/3 of the front look good.
yeah, the wheels are great.
I'm a little put off by the boxiness of the side.
They're called box flares.
Well, I don't have to like them.
Okay. I like the triangle exhaust. Side pipes.
I think the flares look great.
Yeah, I think so too.
They look
Especially,
good there.
especially on that body.
They look good there, but full on the side, they have a kind of a weird look.
No, I think you're wrong.
Well, I'm allowed to be wrong.
Well,
Show me
obviously,
Show me the picture of the flying buttresses.
I don't
please.
know if there are any, but they're see behind the window. There's that carbon piece. It goes through to the back.
What?
See by the back windows, there's little vents. That's a pass through.
So you're saying that
See right there.
the silver piece, there's
Yep.
air in there.
There's air right
Yep.
there.
That is a flying buttress.
It's a window. Flying buttress.
In that picture, and in that picture, the side looks good.
Yeah, that looks great. I even like the little duckbill things.
Yeah. Fine, I like it.
V12.
I don't care for the
Supercharged.
red interior.
What? It's not even red.
It's pretty red.
Terracotta.
Different colored wheels there.
Yeah. I don't mind them.
I think you can get these in different colors even on the body.
Oh yeah. People paint cars different colors, and they bubbled the
I'm
roof.
just saying it's not the same car. It's a different color wheel, different picture. You're being very critical
How am I?
of me.
Well, I mean,
You are taking
you're not
my
celebrating the mark we're trying to celebrate. So
you are taking
you're
my
on your
lack of
phone
enthusiasm for
half
the
the time,
Jaguars
You're on your
after
phone.
1975 and turning that into an
Basically,
ad hominem attack.
we
and then
had
that
to suffer through your Mark 9,
E-type slog.
yeah,
Yeah,
your vintage Jag thing, and as
which are
soon
the
as
good
it
ones.
got past 1971, you were on your phone
Yeah,
saying, "I don't care."
I wasn't consistently.
We paid attention to yours, quote unquote, celebration, which is basically just two cars.
Yep.
So that terrible disappointment, and maybe the worst Jaguar celebration ever.
Well, if you have a birthday party, don't
Maybe,
call us to
Yes.
come over there and
maybe it
celebrate
got
No.
what
with
it
you.
deserved.
Nope, we will definitely not.
And if we forgot any special marks, well, no. If we forgot any special Jaguars,
I would like to say
leave them
that
in the comments.
you have ended the celebration of Jaguars on a not Jaguar.
It is a Jaguar. It's an XJ. Started out as an XJ.
Yep.
That's Jaguar V12.
And this is, you know what? This is the only Jaguar in production right now.
Yep. It's Tom Walkinshaw's son that's building them.
The only one. Jaguar is not making a vehicle at all right now.
Right.
For at least like the last year.
Yeah.
This is the newest Jag you could ever buy.
Yeah.
The best.
You're reinforcing my point.
What's your point?
What
Jaguar
is it?
sucks.
What'd you say?
Jaguar sucks.
Oh boy.
Cut that.
We better stop before this gets out of hand.